What is going on, YouTube? This is Mac from the M Factor. I'm going to take a break from doing my usual silly, goofy ass commentaries and talk to you guys about something serious. If you guys are familiar with my channel at all, you know that I am a gearhead. I love gears, and I'm primarily making this video for people who feel that there are changes that need to be made, but for whatever reason they aren't being heard, or their needs aren't being met. And to be perfectly honest and to be frank, I kind of feel like the majority of the people who feel that way have not spoken up. So you can't really expect to affect change if you don't make your voice heard. And there is another group of people who are bitching and complaining about the game, and oh, this needs to be changed, this sucks, but they aren't giving intelligent reasoning as to why that needs to be changed, or they aren't putting enough thought into why these things need to be changed. They're just being assholes or being negative for the sake of being negative. And to those people, I just say, shut the fuck up, because you're making it harder for the people who actually care and actually want these things to get pushed through. And if you do your research, to be perfectly honest, Epic is listening. You may not feel that way, but they are listening. These updates have been fixing a lot of problems. Granted, this game has a lot more problems to be solved, but you have to understand the developers, these are people, you know, people who spent however many months preparing this game that they put their heart and soul into. And when you put yourself in their shoes, if you hear people bashing your game and saying, oh, this shit sucks and fix this, or I'm fucking moving to Call of Duty, and again, they aren't giving intelligent reasoning as to why or what can be done, is like, would you listen to those people? And I really feel like that's the problem with the Gears community as a whole. I don't feel like we stick together enough, because we're as small as we are. We should be much more of a tight-knit group, especially if we want things to be changed. So I've been listening to a lot of the changes that many players have been wanting, and that's what this episode is going to be about. I'm going to call this for the Gears community, and depending on how it goes, maybe I'll make other episodes for other games, but as of right now, let's focus on Gears. This episode is going to be about consolidating the playlists. If you're like me, it's fucking ridiculous that you can sign on, go to Gears, and if you're a Warzone player, I've never been a Warzone player, but if you are that player, you can't play ranked Warzone. At any given time, there is like 5 people, maybe max, playing ranked Warzone. Ranked Warzone has become obsolete, and this is all a product of, or personally, in my opinion, a product of the playlist being spread too wide, and the community ended up being spread too thin. I feel like, as small as the Gears community is, we shouldn't have 30 different playlists for people to go and play when there's only 20,000 given players playing at one time, and most of those players are playing quick match. So there are problems there that need to be addressed. I don't have all the answers personally, but I keep saying personally. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying personally so much. Personally. Jesus. I don't have all the answers per se, but I do have a couple of solutions. Maybe you guys will agree, maybe you guys won't. Maybe you'll have some of your own solutions. If you do, feel free to hit me up. Maybe you can be a special guest commentator or whatever on the next episode. Maybe I'll make the next episode about something that you said in the comments. So again, we're talking about consolidating these playlists. Game types like Guardian and what is it called, Capture the Leader, it's essentially the same damn thing. It doesn't make any sense to me that there are 2 separate game types. Why? Like, come on, put them together. Yeah, the voting system is in place. It has been done before. Game types like Execution and Warzone have been paired before. Personally, I didn't like it, but again, I'm an Execution player, so I mean, of course I don't want to have to vote on Warzone, but regardless of what I want, like I'm about to say personally again. You believe that? I don't know what the hell's going on with me. I'm failing right now. But yeah. Another game type that is mind-boggling to me is the whole alpha zeta thing. The concept or the reasoning behind those playlists is it's geared towards professional players, semi-pro players, competitive players in general, people who like to scrim, do GB. The pros have been lobbying for stopping power to be taken off the game. That has happened in Zeta. The whole 4v4 thing is reminiscent of scrims and LAN events. My whole thing is both those game types should be one. Actually, honestly, I think alpha should be obsolete by now. Like, if the whole objective is to get practice for scrims and all that, you want to play 4v4 on whatever the map is going to be with the normal swaps, because that's what GB and scrims is. It's the normal swap. So why are there retro lancers and hammer bursts and sawed offs that nobody picks up? By the way, nobody picks that shit up. Maybe somebody will pick up a hammer burst or something, or one of those weapons to be a douchebag every once in a while, but for the most part nobody picks those weapons up. So I don't really feel like that should be there, honestly. And this is just my opinion. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree. The biggest thing that I want to talk about is the community events. People who look forward to those community events and they only come maybe on the weekends or on holidays, special occasions. You wait all week to get a shitty playlist like that Can You Dig It or something stupid like that, when all these playlists should, or all these different game types should just be put into one game type. It should just be a community game type all week, all year round. Let people vote on what they want to play. If you want to play Boom Snipes on Checkout, you should be able to do that. If you want to play Get Nasty on Hotel, you should be able to do that. Stop spreading these game types so thin. It's really hurting the game. It really is. It's really hurting the game. Again, this is Mac, the N Factor. I'm gonna cut this commentary short because I could talk forever in a year about the things that I want to see changed. Again, if you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you guys think. I'm out. Peace.